get started. Okay, so, friends, there are a lot of young people here, which is amazing. So you're going to have to help us with your BIM hand and your BOM hand, and we're going to put them together for our BIM and our BOM. Our choir is going to show us what to do. Kids, if you want to move around during the service when there's music happening, you can do that, so don't feel like you have to stay in your seats the whole time. It's fine to move around. We're going to start with Bim Bam. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
All right, welcome everyone. Shabbat Shalom. Oh boy, that's like, I think we're going to have dogs in here in a minute with that whistle. Anyway, welcome. We're so glad you're here. A couple of things. First of all, if you have a cell phone, take a look. Make sure it's off or on silent, okay? Because we have these beautiful children singing and we don't want interruptions with. And there's no football on anyway right now, so. For parents, please don't worry if your kids are noisy tonight. This is a noisy kids night service, so don't worry about it. And for our second here, let's take a moment, and you can turn to your right or your left, in front of you or behind you, and please meet your neighbors. Say hello to someone you don't know. Introduce yourselves.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.
All right. Okay, that's a little too friendly now. Come on. All right. Does anyone know what Jewish holiday we're celebrating? Who knows besides the cantor? Who knows?
Yes.
Say it again. The holiday of the trees, Tu BiShvat. It's kind of like one of the Jewish New Years. One of the ways we mark the year is the planting of new trees, the harvesting of the fruit of a new tree. Who knows the best time to plant a tree? I will tell you the best time to plant a tree. The best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. What is the second best time to plant a tree? Now. And the Torah is called a tree of life because it gives us food for our soul. Not the kind of food we eat, but the kind of food that really fills us up and fills up our hearts and our souls. It's called an Eitz Chaim, a tree of life. That's what we call the Torah. And we're going to hear a beautiful song now about the tree of life, Eitz Chaim. And thank you to our youth choir and cantor Kara Shapiro. Here we go. And Ian.
In a land of streams and fountains, pomegranates, figs and vines, rolling fields of wheat and barley, olive trees, oaks and pines, sunshine and rain, gold and copper mines. It's Kadosh, it's Chaim, stay strong. It's Kadosh.
Summer shade beneath your branches, winter fire to keep me warm, roots deep below the surface, standing tall against the storm. Reach for the sky, can you do that with me? With your open arms. It's Kadosh, it's Chaim, standing strong and evergreen. It's Kadosh, it's Chaim, connecting every living thing. Tree of life, tree of blessing, tree of children's dreams. It's Kadosh, it's Kadosh, it's Chaim, standing strong and evergreen. It's Kadosh, it's Chaim, connecting every living thing. Tree of life, tree of blessing, tree of children's dreams. It's Kadosh, it's Chaim. It's Chaim. It's Chaim.
That was so beautiful. And by the way, I don't think we're making Jewish history tonight because I'm guessing that some synagogues in the South have already done this, but we're definitely making Los Angeles Jewish history tonight because we have a pedal steel guitar player with us here on Shabbat. It sounds great. I love it. Thank you so much. We'll introduce all of our musicians later. It is now my honor to invite forward, now here we are, I think, making Jewish history. Laszlo is here with us today. Now, Laszlo's bar mitzvah was last Shabbat, and he's in synagogue again the next Shabbat. That might be historic. Congratulations. Come on up with your family, and Lauren's going to lead us in the lighting and the blessing of the Shabbat candles.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu le'adlik ner shel Shabbat. Friends, we're going to turn to Lachadodi on page 20, and we'll be doing verses 1, 2, and 9. The youth choir is going to help us, but I know I can speak for them and say that we would love to have you join us in singing. Lachadodi, page 20.
Remember, for the last verse, we rise and face the entrance to the synagogue. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצור עולם, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה.
Shabbat.
All right, please be seated. Now we have something really, really special about to happen. Because we have a relatively new, beautiful, beautiful little girl who is going to receive her Hebrew name tonight. So I would like to invite forward Rebecca Lauren Dunner, and I would like her to bring her parents with her. If Rebecca, if you would bring your dad Stephen and your mom Shayna to come on up here. You can bring your big brother too. Okay, here she comes. Now, I have permission to share this with everyone. Rebecca is a miracle. And Rebecca was lucky enough on Wednesday to officially be adopted and to become a part of her beautiful family. She's got to cheer up. That's a problem.
Our God, the birth of our child, we express our joy and gratitude. May we fulfill our task of teaching our daughter to care about her heritage and to live by our values and ideas and our traditions.
With wisdom and love, may we nurture in our child yearning to wear the crown of a good name. Grant to her years of harmony and peace.
Every child comes into the world with a message that God is not discouraged with us. For with every birth comes the hope of a world redeemed, a hope of a world without pain, without violence and war. Every child brings fresh energy into the world and fulfillment and purpose to our lives. That hope is here right now. That hope is the joyous reason for our celebration, and now we give that hope a brand new name. Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu kayam et hayalda hazot lavia u'lima v'yikare shma b'Yisrael Rivka chen bat Yisrael Moshe v'Shena Joy. Our God and God of our people, bless this beautiful, beautiful child, and let her be known in the house of Israel as Rivka chen, the daughter of Yisrael Moshe and Shena Joy. May the one who blessed our people bless her and keep her from all harm. May her parents rear her to dedicate her life in faithfulness to God, her heart receptive always to Torah and mitzvot, and then she will bring blessings to her parents, her big brother, her family, and her people, and we hope someday all the world. Can we get a Simon Tov and Mazel Tov? You guys ready?
I think we can.
Simon Tov and Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov.
Simon Tov,
Simon Tov and Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov.
Simon Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simon Tov. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Uyiko Yisrael. Yehelanu, Uyiko Yisrael. David melech Yisrael, Chai v'Kayam. David melech Yisrael, Chai v'Kayam. Mazel tov. Bye, Rabbi. Oh, just the sweetest. Friends, why don't you join me in rising, please, as we prepare to pray with this holiness in our midst. We're joining in the Baruch Hu, our formal call to worship, and the choir is going to lead us.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevon Malachuto Le'olam Va'ed.
So I'm going to try something. This is the Ve'ahavta, which I'm going to chant in Hebrew. If you know it, you're more than welcome to join me. But there's something in here about teach these words to your children. So if while I'm chanting, you are a parent, and you have something that you want to share with your child, now would be a beautiful time to do it. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך.
Page 36.
והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בהם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם מאוד על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Now, Mi Chamocha, our freedom song. Please join us if you know it, page 40.
Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you,
All right, and now, beautiful prayer. This is sort of a child-friendly service tonight, but I'll just say just a tiny bit about gratitude. All of us here tonight are among the tiniest handful of fortunate people in the world. I had some time today, a little bit of time to read about what's happening in Ukraine and the suffering and the senselessness of that suffering and the cold and the dark and the fear. And it's worth pausing to count our own blessings and be grateful that we lie down in peace and rise up in peace. And we do that by singing this beautiful prayer, Hashkivenu, page 42.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom. Ha'amidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Ufroz
from all harmful things.
Guard us from all harmful things. Oh, Adonai,
Keep us safe throughout the night,
keep us safe throughout the
till we
night.
wake with morning's light.
Till we wake with morning's light. Teach us God, wrong from right. Amen. 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 Amen.
And now it's my honor to invite our recent bar mitzvah, Laszlo, to come on up, and we're going to open the ark, and we'll all rise, and Laszlo will be leading us in the Amidah, pages 46 through 62. Please rise.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagi tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei avotenu v'himotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rahel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor Hanora El Elyon Gomel Hasadim Tovim Vekoneh Hakol Vezoher Hasdei Avot V'Himahot Umevi Galola Livnei V'Neim Lema'an Shemo Ve'ava Melech Hozer Moshiach Maged Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mehayeach Kol Atah Rav Le'oshia Mashiva Ruach Umorid Hashem Mehayel Hayim Behesed Mehaye Akol Berahamim Rabim Somech Noflim Ve'ofei Holim Umatir Asurim Mekayem Latov Lishenei Afar Mihamoha Ba'agevurot Umidor Meolah Melech Memid Umekayem Umatzmi HaYeshua Meneman Atah V'Hayot HaKol Baruch atah Adonai Mekayem HaKol.
We continue now with the rest of the Amidah silently, pages 52 through 62. one of the things I've noticed post-COVID, if I can put it that way, and when we took off our masks and went back to normal life, is a lot of people are getting colds. Raise your hand if you've had a cold lately. Yeah. So when people we love aren't feeling well, maybe they have a cold, or maybe they're anxious and nervous, or maybe they need an operation in the hospital, it's a little scary. And it really helps us when we know other people are thinking about us and other people care about us. And the way Jews show that we're thinking about someone and caring about someone who's suffering, who's ill, is we sing this prayer called the Tu BiShvat prayer. This is a prayer that tells people we love them and we haven't forgotten about them and that we care about them. And even though they might be far away, like my mom, she's 89 years old and she has a cold and she's in Minnesota and it's far, far away and it's really cold there. But I want my mom to know that I'm thinking about her, and the way I do that is this Tu BiShvat prayer. It's in the middle of page 253. Now, if there's someone who you're thinking of who could use a prayer tonight, if you'll stand, I'll point to you, and then you can mention the name or the names, and then be seated, and then I have a list of names to read, and then we'll all sing the Tu BiShvat together. Jonathan, James Klein, Cindy Lederer, Jack Liebhaber, Michael Levi, Michael Levy, Ronald Lanicki, Philip Marber, Annette Pansky, Trevor Sangster, Charles Schwartz, Karen Shenbrom, Alan Soroti, Doug
Source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Love
Shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Well, I have a special story tonight, and it involves, since it's the holiday of the trees, it involves a prop, or several props actually. Hold on. Boy, they wrap. Okay, there we go. We're not playing pickup sticks, but this is a story I hope you will always remember. To begin, I need somebody like really, really strong. Is there anybody here who's like super, really, really strong? Benedict, thank you so much. Would you come up here, please? This is my friend Benedict. He's one of the strongest dudes ever. Now, he is. Let's see what you got. Muscles? Oh my God, this guy lifts weights all day long. Benedict. Yes. Are you strong? You're strong. Sometimes. Raise your hand if you think Benedict can break this stick.
My boys say no.
The boys aren't sure. I am sure that you, Benedict, because I know how strong you are, that you can break this stick. So we're going to count to 3, and then let's see what you're made of, okay? Are you ready? Hold the stick just like that. Not yet. We got to count to 3. Everybody ready? Here we go. Hold it up nice and high so everybody can see. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. I mean, that is brute strength. Unbelievable. Let's hear it for Benedict. Incredible. Now,
I'm surprised.
you're surprised? Are you feeling good? You feeling confident?
Pretty much. Yes.
Pretty much. Okay. Now, have a seat. I'm going to pick on someone else. Dinah, would you come up here, please? Come on. Now, Benedict thought that was a big deal because he could break one stick, and it is. I mean, he's super strong. You think you're stronger than Benedict?
No.
You don't? No. I'll bet you are.
Okay.
Do you think if we count to 3, you can break these 2 sticks?
Yep.
Oh, very confident. Okay. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, I want you to hold them like that. Don't do anything till we count. Everybody ready?
Am I allowed to use my knee?
Anything you want. You can, any technique you want. Okay, as long as they break. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wood again. Look at that.
I did.
That is amazing. Benedict, are you ashamed of yourself? Totally. Thank you. So great. Okay. Now, gotta find a really big, strong. Anybody want to volunteer someone in your family who thinks they're super strong? What are we thinking? This dude, yeah, this guy's strong. Okay, tell us your name.
Michael.
Michael and I are usually the only 2 men at parent association meetings, by the way. And you work out, obviously, right?
Obvious.
Obviously. Now, you're strong.
I think I'm fairly strong.
Fairly strong. Okay, and you think you're stronger than Dinah or Benedict?
I think I can take him down.
You think you can take him down? Sounds very, very confident, doesn't he? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to take these sticks and break them in half like this as a group. Okay? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, we got to count to 3. Look at that smug smile. Okay, all right. Mike, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, everybody ready? Hold it up high so we can see. No tricks. Here, nothing up his sleeves. How often do you work out? How often? Like
My son says once a week.
once a week, but for real. You work out like
3 times a week.
3 times a week. And you're a doctor, right?
Yes.
So you know how important work is. Look at that. Can I just like... Oh my God, unbelievable. Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, hold them up. Everybody ready? Wait, let's take a poll. Who thinks that Mike can do it? Raise your hand if you think he can do it. Well, you have wow. You're going to let a lot of people down in a couple minutes. Who doesn't think Mike can do it? Okay. All right. I hope that inspires you. All right, Mike, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. How many times a week do you work out?
3 times.
3
solid.
times. Solid. Okay. You take vitamins?
No.
No. Okay. That's confidence. Okay, here we go. Are we ready? You got to help me count. Nice and loud. All the kids, super loud. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Go. Oh. You want to try again? Let's try again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, he tried, but he couldn't do it. And what is the difference between this and this? So when we're just all by ourselves or with just one other person, we're not that strong. But when we're all together, we're unbreakable. And that is the history of the Jewish people. And a tree is strong because it's ring after ring after ring after ring, right? And if we stick together as a family, as a temple, and as a people, no one can break us apart. Shabbat shalom.
Thanks for that special story, Rabbi. That was really cool.
And I think, Mike, congratulations. You got close. I could hear it happening. It just couldn't quite reach the tipping point. There's a lot in that little story. And for those of you with small children, it's worth repeating again and again and again. Now, it's Celebration Shabbat. So that means anyone who is celebrating a birthday this month. Anybody have a birthday this month? Month of February?
Oh, I do.
Okay, you do? Wow. Congratulations. February what?
20.
February 20. If you have a birthday this month, come on up here. Come on up. Okay. Okay, all right. Come on up if you have a birthday. We good? Test it. Okay, I'm going to use this one. All right. So we have some birthdays up here today. Come on. Oh my goodness. Jean? Jean, your birthday's the 28th? 27th. Do you mind telling us what birthday it's going to be?
It's going to be 96.
96. Wow. Wow. Okay. And 27th, how old are you going to be on your birthday?
4.
He's not talking. He's intimidated by that 96. Okay. Another birthday?
February 8th.
February 8th. I'm not going to ask. Okay? All right. How old are you going to be?
10.
10.
February 10th.
February 10th.
How old am I?
Yeah.
I'm going to be 53 years old.
Good for you. Okay. Barry?
February 15th.
That's all you want to say, huh?
I'll tell you, 75.
Wow. Mazel tov.
February 21st, 69.
All right. That's great. Okay. Faye?
February 9th.
February 9th.
February 22nd, and I'm going to be 82.
Wow. Congratulations. Now, whose birthday is it? How old are you going to be?
4.
You're going to be 4. Congratulations. Wow. Now, stay up here. Do we have any anniversaries being celebrated? Anybody have an anniversary in February? Come on up if you have an anniversary. Okay. Now, tell us your names.
Mara.
Harvey,
Harvey and Mara, how many years have you been married?
45.
This will be your 40th. Wow, 45. All right, I'm going to ask you this separately. How do you stay married for 45 years?
I listen to what she says.
And how do you stay married for 45 years?
I listen to what he says.
Wow. Wow. There's a lot of wisdom in that. Okay. Your name?
Jerry. Abby.
And how many years?
2.
2 years. How do you stay married for 2 years?
I listen to her. I listen to him.
Wow. And there you have it. That's beautiful. All right, so we have birthdays and anniversaries. Am I missing it? Is there another anniversary couple? Oh, my goodness. Tell us your names.
I'm Gail Wool,
Chuck Wool.
And how many years?
53.
Wow, 53. You think? I always tell men, you know how to remember your anniversary? Forget it once. Okay, so 53 years. I just said 53 years and Gail went, all right, how do you stay married for 53 years?
Well, we've made a lot of changes, and we've made them together. And our latest change was moving to California from the East Coast,
Where in these?
the New York, New Jersey area. But we started in Italy, where my husband was studying medicine. So all these changes, and we supported each other through all of them. And this was a big change, and so I feel that's what's kept us together.
How long have you been in Los Angeles?
3 years since January 2020.
Wow. Well, welcome to the promised land. So essentially, you're saying you've changed together.
I think that would be, well,
Yeah.
And I would put it one good day at a time.
One good day at a time. And is every day a good day?
Every day is a wonderful day.
There. Yeah. Wow. Wow. It's pretty beautiful. So we have a special blessing that we say on special occasions. Occasions that are so profound that we really don't have words for them, but we need to find words for them. And this is all about the gift of another year of life and another year of love. So please join us in Shehachianu, everyone.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה.
Tov, everyone. I'll intro it. So we're going to play this really special setting of Tree of Life that is written by a Jewish bluegrass group. And since Bob Bernstein is with us, actually, this is why I asked him to come to play this particular song. And then he decided in a very lovely way that he would play with us for the whole service. So Bob is our member, and he also happens to be, as you can tell, an unbelievable musician, a session musician. So Bob, thank you for making this so special. This particular setting of Tree of Life was written to commemorate the terrible tragedy at the Tree of Life Synagogue. So on this Tu BiShvat, as we head into Mourner's Kaddish, I thought this would be a beautiful way to commemorate both Tu BiShvat and to bring memory to those who we have lost, whether through tragedy or through just our regular losses. So, Tree of Life.
Oh, sweet Spirit, hear our prayer. Help these words heal someone out there. Just a cry in the air, but I sing nonetheless. In this pain we share. Oh, sweet friends, come and dry your eyes and hold each other by this tree of life. I'm angry and tired of this great divide, but I sing nonetheless with love on our side. Oh, sweet souls who feel broken now will heal together somewhere, somehow. Time and again we have been let down, but we sing nonetheless, still whole and still proud. Oh, sweet Spirit, hear my prayer. Help these words heal someone out there.
That was really, really beautiful. It's kind of a mournful instrument, and we enter now into a mournful time in our service when we say Kaddish for the people we love. In just a moment, I'm going to be reading the names of the loved ones of our congregation who died during this Shloshim, this past 30 days, followed by the names of those whose Yortzites, the anniversary of whose deaths, were commemorated during this past week. Those of us who are here for Shloshim or Yortzeit. I'm going to ask you to please rise, then I'll read all of the names, and then the rest of us will rise with you and we'll join together in the Kaddish, which is on page 294. We begin now with the names of those who have died during this Shloshim, this past 30 days. Joel Altschul, Muriel Blankford, Stuart Melvin, Joyce Olin, Michael Rackets, Louis Rosen, Tamara Stolyarsky, and Martin Weitz. We add to their names the names of those whose Yortzites were commemorated during this past week. Nasser Banayan, Ilana Burlfine, Mary Berman, Benjamin Blum, Paul Brock, Deborah Bronner, Earl Bubar, Herman Berg, Henry Kleinig Kahn, Ruth Kaplan, Richard Channon, Michael Chesler, David Cohn, Rhoda Dane, Gladys Davis, Harold Donzis, Angela Doria, Robert Ehrman, Sheila Feldman, Sidney Fell, Hildy Ann Fell, Carl Freudenthal, Ann Glansrock, Eva Golden, Edward Goldfeder, Stephen Goldinger, Herbert Goldinger, Samuel Goodman, Belle Gordon, Sarah Gordon, Edith Guggenheim, Bess Gerner, Samuel Warner Halper, Werner Hirsch, Frank Hoffer, Boaz Hoppenstand, Willie Jacobson, Carol Janofsky, Elizabeth Jane Kahane, Marvin Kalin, Judith Kapoor, Vicky Carcomi, Bruno Katz, Louis Katz, Debbie Kaufman, Melvin Kamach, Jeremiah Kerner, Natalie Kaiser, Mayor Ben Natan Kashkuri, Edie Kirshner, Herbert Klin, Molly Lukolpus, Cleo Kopelson, Jessica Korn, Faye Davidoff Cosberg, Bernard Krakow, Alfred Kuczynski, Emelina Zelda Melvachowski, Milton Malin, Diane Mandel Miller, Nathan Marblestone, Steve Menkes, Joel Miller, Lillian Miller, Naomi Moyer, Paul Padden Sr., Thea Persoff, Francine Peterman, Vin T. Pum, Stephen Platt, Phoebe Puro, William Richmond, Nate Rosenberg, Fred Rosenoff, Ewell Roston, Lillian Roth, Gerald Rubin, Alan Soundinger, Marlene Sauer, Morris Saban, Peter Schoenberger, Tilly Schwab, Mark Steven Schwartz, Miriam Ruth Schweitzer, Kurt Seelman, Rose Siegel, Ben Siegel, Lillian Sinitsky, Roy Seymour, Neville Shear, Ann Schrager, Erwin Schreier, Sarah Lynn Sidley, Ephraim Silber, Kenny Singer, David Sobel, Bruce Stein, Susan Hattie Stein-Sapir, Norman Stern, Leonid Stolyarsky, Evelyn Wasserman, Joseph Wexler, Raphael Weinstein, Ida Weisblatt, Ida Weissman, Sam Weitz, and Gay Sugarman Young. Are there any other names to add to Kaddish this evening? We also, yes, go ahead. We also call to mind those we do not know, to whom we are grateful, those who have died defending the United States of America and the state of Israel, and the innocent victims of senseless violence, tragedy all over the world, and everyone who has no one to say Kaddish for them. We take them all as our own. Please rise now. Please join me on page 294 as we join together in Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, be'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei l'chol Beit Yisrael, v'gala v'zman kari v'imeru, amen. Yehi shemei rabbah mevorach le'olam u'omei maya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, V'itadar, v'italev, v'talal, shemei d'kutsha, b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tus v'chata v'nechemata, da'amiran ba'alma, v'imeru, amen. Yehi shalama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imeru, amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, u'yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imeru, amen.
say shalom.
Thank you to Ian Simpson, Rob Pollock, Susan Rosenstein, Ian Werfel, Bob Bernstein. Thank you to our beautiful youth choir on this
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho ve'ahava u'ratzon hinchilanu Zikaron lema'aseh bereshit Ki hu yom tehillah lemikra kodesh Zecher yitzirat Mitzrayim Ki vanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol Shabbat kodecha be'ahava u'beratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat.
Amen.
L'chaim.
Chaim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Amen. 1, 2, 3, and
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Kansas Club.
Thanks, dude. They say 3 years ago, it's actually my grandson's 16th birthday yesterday. So 3 years ago, we were pregnant. And that was the next day at his bar mitzvah.